Hey, how's it going? Today we're going to do Jynx in Pokemon Red, and this is actually a really interesting case where a Pokemon might actually do worse in Red and Blue when compared with the Yellow version. I have been making the case for basically my entire time here on YouTube, 5 years. The Yellow version is significantly harder when compared with Red and Blue, but that is not the case today. And to really illustrate that point, I had to do a test before starting this stream. Yeah. It turns out things are how I was suspecting. So we did a Drowsy stream a little while ago. During the Drowsy stream, we found that Brock doesn't exactly work the same way between Yellow and Red. So I want to demonstrate that to you now. This is footage from, or not footage, this is a Pokemon Yellow save state that I've loaded where Jynx is level 8 facing Brock's Onix. I have given my Jynx Ice Punch artificially here just to get into this testing scenario as fast as possible so that I can demonstrate how Brock's AI differs between the two games. So check this out. I am going to pound the Onix until it goes for Bide, which is slightly less likely in Yellow because it's one of 4 moves and he's randomly selecting his moves. So we got to get him to use Bide first. And then I'm going to put there. So he used Bide. I pounded into it. Now I'm going to use Lovely Kiss to put the Onix to sleep. Okay, watch this. Onix fell asleep. Now Brock has 5 full heals per Pokemon. And his AI usually tells him to use the full heal as soon as one of his Pokemon gets a status condition. Oh, Churro wants to talk about this too. Anyways, if we use Pound... now, we would expect that Brock is going to full heal the Onix to remove the status condition so that it can continue using Bide. But here's what happens. We use Pound, Onix is fast asleep, we use Pound, nothing happens. Okay, so watch me pound away. We'll just use some more pounds. We're going to pound until the Onix wakes up. It's going to take a while. This is slow. Okay, critical hit. We're doing pretty well. Onix wakes up, okay? But it can't attack because this is Gen 1. Sleep is really good in these games. Now, we have another chance to put it to sleep, and we do, successfully. So Brock is once again not going to use his full heal, and we can continue using Pound. Okay. He's still sleeping. He's not using the full restore, and as long as I'm careful about my execution here, I can always use Lovely Kiss to put the Onix back to sleep. So it reflected damage back at me here because the Bide was finished. But now, Onix is back asleep. This time he's going to wake it up right away with the full heal. Watch. Full heal wakes the Onix up. Okay? So now we understand how this interaction works. If he uses Bide, then we can trap him asleep with Lovely Kiss because he will never use the full heal. Okay? I'm not using Ice Punch because I hacked it in just to get us to this point in the game so that I can demonstrate something about the game to you. Jynx does not start with Ice Punch, so we will not be able to use Ice Punch against Onix. Okay, now we're going to load up Red and Blue. I need to change over a few things, and then I will demonstrate to you how this works in Red and Blue. Okay, here we go. We are now against... I'm going to stop the timer. People are going to be like, how did you get to Brock that fast? This is just a test. I'm demonstrating things to you. Okay, so here we go. Onix. Onix is more likely to use Bide here because it only has 3 moves, okay? But, let's check this out. Okay, Bide, Pound. Now, we're going to do the same thing we did in Yellow. We're going to use Lovely Kiss to put the Onix to sleep while it's using Bide. Okay, it missed. Okay, it unleashed energy. We have to find it, get it to use another Bide now. Come on. I have to reload the save state. Yeah, it's going to knock me out. Okay, come on, Onix. Cooperate. Cooperate. We need to demonstrate this to everyone. Okay, Bide. There we go. Lovely Kiss. Put it to sleep. Okay, check this out. It's asleep. So now in Yellow version, it just continues snoozing. But in Red version, he wakes it up with a full heal. Why does he wake it up with a full heal in Red when it's using Bide? So his Onix is now using Bide, and we just attacked into the Bide, and it's awake. And now we would have to put it back to sleep if we want to Lovely Kiss it, and then Pound. But then he wakes it up with the full heal, and we attack in again. Lovely Kiss. This time it unleashes energy, see? So, yeah, it's really different between the two games. Not only are Brock's Pokemon 2 levels higher than they are in Yellow version, there's also this AI disadvantage for Jynx. So, in Yellow version, I was able to get Jynx a time of 49 minutes and 22 seconds. I believe that maybe it's a couple seconds off, but like 49-minute time with Jynx. In red version, I don't think we're going to be able to do that today. Magmar yesterday got a time of 45 minutes and 50 seconds. Electabuzz got a time of 44 minutes and 49 seconds. I think Jynx is destined for the C tier or the D tier just because of how badly it's going to do against Brock at the beginning of the game. Okay, Jynx. Base stats, 65 HP, 50 attack, 35 defense, 95 speed, and 95 special. This gives it an 18.36 chance to crit in Generation 1. But then things really go downhill. While we do have great special and great speed, we have terrible starting moves. Pound, which is utilizing our base 50 attack, and Lovely Kiss, which I just demonstrated to you why is not going to work against Brock. And if we want a different option, not just Pound and Lovely Kiss to beat his Rock Hard Snake, we are going to have to use Lick, and that comes at level 18. This is not good when we have a medium fast growth rate, which levels up pretty slowly in the early game. Beyond that, we get Double Slap, Ice Punch at level 31, which is kind of unfortunately late to get the elemental move. Body Slam at 39, Thrash at level 47, and Blizzard at level 58, which does have 90% accuracy in Generation 1. Through TM and HM, things are a little bit better. We get the Mega Punch and Mega Kick, Body Slam, Takedown, Double Edge, all the normal stuff you'd expect. Bubble Beam and Water Gun, Ice Beam, and Blizzard. 3 fighting type moves. Seismic Toss may have a niche like it has with both Electabuzz and Magmar, but then we get Psychic. So really, once we arrive in Celadon City, Jynx is going to level up significantly, getting Ice Beam and Psychic, 2 stab moves, and it has Lovely Kiss, which is a really good sleep-inducing move. It has 75% accuracy, which is much better than Hypnosis's 60%. Okay, here we go. Jynx only, Pokemon Red, first attempt. Let's see how this goes. One thing another solo runner from the community said to me recently that's really stuck with me. He was saying, he's talking about like whose videos he watches to do research for these solo challenges before he tries them himself. He was just saying, I always watch J-Rose's videos to see what level I should be for Brock. I was like, oh, that's actually like a really smart way to do it. Because of his J-Rose's methodology, it's like pretty good to get a sense for the beginning of the game. So I popped on J-Rose's video just before this and saw what level he needed to beat Brock, and it was 18 with Lick, as I was expecting would be the case. Jynx is just too frail. This fight was also not very good, but Jynx is just a little bit too frail to beat Brock faster. We'll probably test it a bit, but like J-Rose essentially does that in his videos where he tries at lower levels and fails a bunch and then levels up eventually. So for this first playthrough, I'm going to play the more conservative approach, and we're just going to go and get Lick as soon as possible. So we're going to do some Blackout training now to the Light Years Junior Trainer, because I feel like this is the fastest way to level up in the early game, and we can have success here because we have Lovely Kiss. We can't really buy time in an efficient way. Like I played Growlithe a little while ago. Oh no. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. If it wakes up, we have to put it back to sleep, at least at this level. There will come a level where this is straightforward. But luckily now we should get knocked out pretty quickly. We want to use this Scratch. Oh yeah, we take a ton of damage. That's great. Not going to waste much time blocking out there. No. Lovely Kiss, you're too accurate right now. Can you be less accurate? 37%. Well, I guess we were winning. No. Thank you. Aw, darn. Alright, I think I'll fight the rival on Route 22 as well. I'm going to go all the way back for that. We can test it in when we do the optimization portion of the video. We'll probably look at that. We'll try and do as in-depth of a Brock analysis as possible. Wait, was that that was a Gen 1 miss with Pound. Lovely. At least the Charmander doesn't have Ember. Alright. Rival 1A, no problems. Level 12. Yeah, this run is like one of the runs where I really want Ice Punch at the beginning. Ice Punch at the beginning of this would just be so much better. Jynx could probably do it on minimum battles. Well, I know it could, but it might need to get lucky. There we go. We finally got Lick. Oh my gosh, that took forever. Okay, here we go. Brock, after 20 minutes, this has been bad. We have Lick, and we can use it on his Pokemon. It's still not great. Oh no. And the Geodude has Defense Curl, but we can put the Onix to sleep if we're really dedicated to it, which I think we are going to be dedicated to it. Just spam Lovely Kiss till he runs out of full heals. He only has 5. Then after these, he will go to sleep, and we can Lick. We could also only use Lovely Kiss if he's using Bide. I think we've got him now. So he goes for Bide, then Lovely Kiss. Oh well. Ta-da! So Electabuzz's time, 10 minutes 47 seconds. Jynx's time, 20 minutes 57 seconds. Jynx is 10 minutes and 10 seconds slower than Electabuzz out of this split. Absolutely brutal. Okay, here we go. Water Gun. Yay! We have a special move. It took so long to get one. Paris. We can Water Gun the Paris, because we will not knock it out unless we crit, which weakens it, and then we can catch it more reliably. Yeah, we're going to get rid of Lick. So it solved one battle, and then it's gone. Okay, here we go. Rival 2. Oh, no. Okay, at least no sand attacks, but we took a ton of damage. Yikes. Alright. No Ember. Good. Okay, we're gonna fight this guy. He's an optional trainer. But he's pretty quick experience because we have Water Gun, and then we'll get access to Seismic Toss. Meaning we have a more reliable move that will 3-shot Misty's Starmie, and we're already faster than it, so it's going to be an easy battle against her. Okay, second gym leader, Misty. Let's do this. Seismic Toss twice on the Staryu, and then 3 times on the Starmie. And I don't think Bubble Beam will do enough damage. Nope, nowhere near. Easy. Okay, Rival 3. Pidgeotto's first. We're going to 2-shot with Bubble Beam. Sand Attack. Okay, not a great start. We have a 41.4% chance to one-shot the Raticate, which we don't get. We're missing a lot, so this is just absolutely terrible. But we have Body Slam for the Kadabra if we actually hit, and then Bubble Beam is going to one-hit the Charmeleon. We've gained a little bit of time on Electabuzz. We're 9 minutes and 15 seconds behind, but still not in a great position. Okay, Lieutenant Surge. Body Slam is doing more damage than Bubble Beam here to all of his Pokemon. Confirmed by damage ranges. Don't argue with me. Haha, crit. Okay, bye-bye, Raichu. Essentially, with Rest, you want to grab Rest if it's going to clearly solve something. Like with Fire types against Lance, you can heal right after the Gyarados, which is like the hardest Pokemon to beat in the entire run. Just the fact that you can do that means Rest has a niche, but that's really the only time you're going to use it. With Jynx, the other thing that I was going to say with Rest is that if you have an alternative to Rest, you should use the alternative for speed. So in this case, the alternative to Rest is Lovely Kiss. We just put them to sleep instead of us going to sleep, and then we'll win. I should have saved before this. Yeah, we're not going to one-hit. I don't want to get hit by Sunspore. Nope. I can get hit by Sunspore off of the second one, but not on the first one. Then you have to slog through way too many wraps from the Bellsprout, and it just becomes so slow. Okay, we're going to get rid of Seismic Toss now for Ice Punch. So we get Ice Punch, we get to use it on this Pidgey and then the Gambler outside of the cave, and then we get Ice Beam. So it's useful for 3 Pokemon. We are definitely going to get Calcium. Yeah, from this point on, you can go minimum battles 100%. 100%. Coming into this run, that was my plan. It's like, basically, I actually think from after Brock, you can go minimum battles. With maybe the exception of just picking up some stuff because you want to have like a candy. When you wouldn't have the candy if you didn't fight the trainer. But I'm pretty sure that we don't really need anything optional from here on out. I'm not saving for Erica. This will be easy. Yeah, like easy sub 38 with Ice Punch? Yes, I believe that. Like close to the top of the tier list, if not one of the best Pokemon in the game. Also, I don't know why it like gave us a split for Rival 6 already. I don't know. Weird. I thought I fixed that problem. 7 Psychics will be enough. If it's not, I'm going to be blown away. We'll just use Bubble Beam then. 1-hit Coughing. We're going to 2-hit the Muck. Poison Gas fails. Of course it does. Coughing 1-shot. Wheezing, don't self-destruct. Sludge. It did a decent amount of damage with Sludge, but... Sorry, Koga, you're not good enough. I'm going to heal here. Oh! Ah! Did you see Ghost Nurse Joy? Did you see Ghost Nurse Joy over there? That was awesome. Okay, Rival 5. The Rival in Sylph. The man, the myth, the legend. 1-shot with Ice Beam. 1-shot with Ice Beam. Gyarados, we're going to have to 3-hit. It's kind of annoying. Bite is physical, but not super effective. Okay, we have like no health left over, but good thing we have Lovely Kiss. We could get Body Slam back there if we really wanted. Lovely Kiss. Ice Beam. It's going to 2-shot Alakazam. Charizard's last. Sure. I don't think Ice Beam will one hit. Yeah, just barely not win. All right, Sabrina, here we go. We're going to two hit pretty much everything. Luckily, she's not going to do much damage to us unless she gets critical hits, like right there at the beginning of the battle. Bubble Beam's kind of useful here for neutral damage. We can use Psychic on this Dark type. Luckily, it actually does damage. We will Lovely Kiss the Alakazam. We're going to 3-hit. Maybe Body Slam's better than Bubble Beam. I think probably, yeah. Just for like the occasional Alakazam and Kadabra. Okay, Blaine, here we go. Growlithe's first. Okay, we have a 39% chance to one-shot that, actually. That's kind of cool. Fire Spin, the best fire type move. I think we are going to Lovely Kiss now. For the Rapidash and the Arcanine. He did it, but then he did a Fire Blast, so we lose. That's our first reset. He did full health Super Potion. Then after the Super Potion, he did Fire Blast. Super Potion, mid Fire Spin. Oh, another Super Potion. Good job, Blaine. You're killing it right now. Blaine, crit Fire Blast. Just go to sleep. Stop. We're just getting really bad Lovely Kiss luck. Yeah, now we win. Maybe not. Yeah, we win. Yeah, Smash Math, you're probably thinking about the yellow bide interaction, though. Not the red and blue bide interaction. It's different between the games. Ice Beam one hits all these Pokemon. Including the Rhydon, so we don't need Bubble Beam. Alright, Rival 6. So we one-hit the first 3 Pokemon with Ice Beam. And then from there, things slow down a little bit. But we can use Lovely Kiss. Lovely Kiss. The Charizard has Flamethrower, so we should probably Lovely Kiss it. I'm gonna Lovely Kiss this, but I'm not sure we need it. The Alakazam doesn't have Kinesis. Do I survive a Flamethrower? I don't want to test it. Yeah, I would survive a Flamethrower, so we could have skipped the Lovely Kiss on the Charizard. No Thrash. What a bad move. Now that I'm thinking about it, that I'm like looking at Jynx and how good it is, and then I think to Lorelei's Jynx. Lorelei has one of the worst Jynx. She has like all the wrong moves on her Jynx. So like Thrash, Double Slap, Lovely Kiss, and Ice Punch. Terrible set. We might want to do this at 53 or 54 for leveling up purposes, but I don't think it matters because we're not setting up. Get wrecked. Growl, thank you for badge boosting me and my other moves. It's really, really, really helpful. I appreciate it a lot. Also, now this Slowbro is just terrible. Look at it using Growl against us. It's so good. It's so good. And then we win. Oh, unless we crit. Then the Jynx double slaps us and does look at how much damage it did. So impressive. Wow. Okay, yeah, Mimic has a niche. The only Mimic niche that we have found, I don't think we need to save. The only Mimic niche that we have is just getting Amnesia there so that we speed up the rest of the fight. We can just spam Psychic the entire time. I'm not going to go back to Ice Beam for the Onix because we'll one-shot either way and it'll take more time to reposition the cursor than it does just spamming A throughout the entire battle. Okay. Nightshade always hits so hard here because it does like level-based damage. And like 60 damage is pretty good for one hit. But, alright. That was really easy. Level 58. Oh, we can learn Blizzard right before Lance. Do we teach it? I don't think so. We don't have enough speed to move first against the Aerodactyl. We could Mimic Agility to go first against it if it causes problems. Go to sleep. Nah, Mimic Horn Drill. Is there any reason to use Ice Beam over Blizzard? Yeah, for 100% accuracy instead of 90% accuracy. 10% chance to miss and get like crit by Hyper Beam? Yep, you can lose. So if you can do it that consistently, like, might as well. Okay, Champion. Oh, look at the cute little heart! It's red too with this color scheme. That's nice. Nice. Rhydon's a one-hit, by the way. Executor is not. I hate this Pokemon. I hate this Pokemon so much. Alright, it's not an issue, but... Gosh, Executor. Cute little hearts. Psychic can drop special, and we can't freeze if it's put to sleep, and then we'll two-shot if we crit. Okay. Do we survive Fire Blast? Yeah, we do. Easy. All right. So, final time for the first playthrough. 59 minutes and 10 seconds. 3 resets, 8 blackouts, 789 bonks. Level 60 with a game time of 3 hours and 50 minutes. So the plan for round number 2, lose as much as possible to the junior trainer for experience. We didn't get a good luck against him in the first run, so hopefully we can squeeze a little bit more out of his Diglett this time before fighting wild Pokemon. Unfortunately, everything is bad against Brock because of the Bide interaction with Lovely Kiss, so we have to fight him at level 18 with Lick. This is going to waste a bunch of time, and it really does constrain Jynx's final results. We want to go on minimum battles from here, except for the Body Slam guy, we are going to pick up that TM. Misty before Rival 2. Don't use Bide because Jynx speed ties, and there's the glitch with speed ties where the damage gets overwritten to 0 and then you can deal no damage back to the opponent's Pokemon. Skip the Gentleman Candy. Don't buy vitamins, they just waste time. Ice Beam and Psychic keep Body Slam. Bubble Beam really doesn't have a niche. Then Erica, Koga, Rival 5, skip Machoke Candy. Sabrina, 6 rare candies before Blaine. That'll take us up to level 48. Then Mimic over Body Slam for Lorelei and Blizzard over Mimic for the champion. It's really easy to summarize that run. Skip just like everything else. I haven't been focused on this fight to like figure out I should specifically do this fight, but I think it's just Lovely Kiss to buy time against the Onyx. If it goes for Bide. Because we want to not take damage. I hate this interaction. Why is this the case? There we go. Wow, it's snoozing. Got him. Something's wrong with the splits. Well, we did pretty well. That's pretty good Brock split. It's under 20 minutes. I'm happy with it. Let's continue. Okay, hopefully we get lucky here and we don't lose any time to Misty. Come on. Next defend. Not great. Lovely Kiss puts her to sleep in the next event. Okay, hopefully we get some crits to just speed this up. One miss. Got her. Oh yeah, that was good. Okay, that was really good. Okay, Bubble Beam now. This makes this fight easier. Two-shot on the Pidgeotto so that it cannot use... Well, it's less likely to use Sand Attack. And then we have a guaranteed one-hit on both the Rattata and the Charmander. Last time this happened too, but we were fine. Alright, we're going to be fine again. Whew. 3 minutes and 13 seconds faster than the previous run. This is where I like the times align, so it's pretty good time savings. Okay, the worst gym leader of them all. Screech. That's kind of useless. The Pikachu's the only Pokemon that has a physical move. Other than the Voltorb, I guess, but like... Alright, he's bad. We gained some time there. 11 seconds. Fight only minimum battles because Ice Beam will one-shot the Execute. That's 2 less turns, less animations, just faster in general. Erica. Get crushed. Absolutely crushed. Oh yeah, Koga next. We don't want to lose to self-destruct and then have to start the run over again. A self-destruct loss will be very fast. Crit on the Muck is good because it was going to be a 2-hit. 83 to 98% damage. And then the crit on the Weezing too, so a really, really smooth Koga. And we don't care that we don't have Lapras because I'm skipping that rare candy because we only need 6 for this run. Which is wild. That is how good Jynx is. After Brock. Okay, Rival. There could be a problem here. This could be, like, we could have issues if we just, I don't know, miss the Gyarados a lot. Like, it's got Dragon Rage. Put it to sleep. Maybe we have to 3-hit. Unless we crit. Cool. Body Slam does 2-shot the Alakazam. I don't think I'm going to, yeah, disable. It's terrible. 53% chance to 1-hit, and it only has Ember. Yep, those are the damage ranges I was expecting. We're just going to do that. Because this is not a guaranteed 2-hit anymore. Got him. 5 minutes and 57 seconds ahead of former time. Even cutting extra trainers. being a slightly lower level for Blaine. 1 level lower than I would have been otherwise. Guaranteed 1 hit on every Pokemon in this fight. Sorry, I almost taught Mimic to Lapras. Almost. It was so close. A fraction of a second away from making that mistake. Get out of here. Get out of here. Easy. Yeah, just growl me. I'll use the badge boosts. You know, they'll be helpful a little bit. Look at how little damage that does. We don't have good damage here. Like, it's always going to be bad no matter what we do. Alright, let's go. Super potion. Thank you. I don't actually need to switch moves there. I can continue using Psychic. Oh, that was like a 17% chance to fail that damage range. This is the lower level. Last time it was like a 3% chance that we didn't get it at the higher level, 55. But there we go. We're crushing the game. This is like still we are slower than yellow version. So Jynx is one Pokemon that performs worse in red and blue when compared with yellow. Quite interesting. Okay. I wish the Gyarados... Oh, no. Well, that did, like, devastating damage. Well, I gotta update. I gotta play contextually around that. Go to sleep. I want the agility so that I have enough speed to move first against the Aerodactyl to one-shot so that it doesn't attack me. The fact that the Gyarados attacked meant that I had to put the Dragonair to sleep, which slows the fight down slightly, but we still win. Okay, here we go. Champion. Hey, fall in love. Oh, cool. That was my Jynx voice, by the way. No. I'm gonna stop doing this. It's not working. I can't stop. My brain's telling me to do it again. I must resist. Let's go. Char Blizzard is last. That's that. 52 minutes and 38 seconds. 10 blackouts, no resets. Every blackout was worth it because we wanted experience. This is essentially like a run that didn't have any problems. It just did what it needed to do and won the game. 647 bonks. That is actually a low bonk count, largely because I don't need to run around the overworld too much, but it's pretty impressive that with all the extra training I had to do, we got the bonk count so low. Anything under like 700 I think is quite good. But yeah, level 57, game time 3 hours 29 minutes, and we are 6 minutes and 32 seconds faster than our first run. With the time of 52 minutes and 38 seconds. We are under 55 minutes and we have filled out the C tier with a Pokemon. We have Jynx in the C tier. Magmar's time, 45 minutes and 50 seconds, is much closer to the A tier than it is to the C tier. Jynx just can't really compete, unfortunately, because Magmar's Brock split is so much better. Even Electabuzz has like a 10-minute faster Brock split, which is largely why it's in the A tier. If Electabuzz only started with Quick Attack, it would be like Jynx and down somewhere around the C tier probably. So Jynx, unfortunately, of these three is the worst, but it's the worst and also the best. Like, think about how long we had to optimize Magmar for Lance. We spent like 2 hours thinking about the Lance strategy, and then Lance caused awful problems and we lost to the champion twice, and Magmar got a not very good time compared to what it can get. Electabuzz, on the other hand, basically is just slow against Brock, and then it kind of crushes everything else from there on out in the game. Whereas Jynx is extremely slow to Brock, but then it is outstanding after that point. Okay, let's do this with Ice Punch, right? I'm gonna save because he could win if we're not two-shotting with Ice Punch and he gets a 2-turn bide after on the outspeed. But we probably don't need for a second playthrough. We were not gonna need the save there. Oh, that did a ton of damage. The Geodude's good. Okay, bide. Yeah, we're gonna two-shot. Easy. Easy, Brock. 17 minutes and 40 seconds faster. A 2-minute and 3-second Brock split. Oh, well, let's just go for it. Please don't drop my special. Oh, it did. It did. It dropped my special. Yeah! That's such a good time. That's such a good time. 36 minutes and 55 seconds. one reset too, so it can go faster. 644 bonks. I didn't use a rare candy. Finished the game at level 58, which is very low, with an incredible game time, 2 hours and 25 minutes. Yeah, Jynx is obviously amazing. We know that Jynx is amazing, and it just unfortunately gets held back by Brock. With this time of 36 minutes and 55 seconds, Jynx would have gotten itself a placement in the S tier, being one of the best Pokemon that I would have run. It did not beat Yellow version Victory Bell's time. Yellow version Victory Bell still has like a 36:27. That is my best personal time in Yellow. I haven't played Victory Bell in like 2 or 3 years, so I will be able to get the time lower. But still, like, that's the best time we have in Yellow at the current time. Jynx did not beat that. That said, Charizard, 38:27. It did beat Charizard's time. Unfortunately, it is just barely not faster than Blastoise. Blastoise had a time of 36 minutes and 39 seconds. So Jynx, I think this does make sense. Like, Jynx has a medium fast growth rate, which is just a little bit worse. Blastoise finishes the game at level 58, so does Jynx, I believe. But I don't know. These two are really close. What's the game time on Jynx? 2:25, and Blastoise is 2:24. So close. But Blastoise did outperform. I think we could put these two in match against each other again, and like it would be pretty close. I wouldn't be surprised if Jynx is like sometimes faster and Blastoise is sometimes faster. That said, we do need to remember the fact that Jynx does not get Ice Punch. So yeah, Jynx, of course, we could optimize it with Ice Punch and then save some time, and then Blastoise would be probably slower than Jynx. That said, Jynx doesn't get Ice Punch at the beginning of the game, so none of this actually matters. Unfortunately today, Jynx, having to use Lick against Brock at level 18, is going to get itself a placement, I think, in the C tier. So we have Electabuzz is A, Magmar is B, and Jynx is C. Thank you everyone for the super chats today. We got an extra run out of me. This has been 4 hours of Jynx. Hopefully you had fun. I will see you tomorrow. If you've made it this far, you're incredible.